everyone, kids. This is Dr. Callahan with week 17 Tuesday. How are you guys doing? Go ahead and pause the video and answer the following for our 3 questions for your warm-up log. All right, so today I have a few things I want you guys to start off with. Take a look at the left side. On the left side, you need to go to Infinite Campus. And then on Infinite Campus, you have grades for week 1 to week 16, which is last week. This week is week 17, so you haven't had a grade for 17 yet. I want you guys to pick the lowest grade that you guys have for week 1 to 16, and then write that skill down. So like if your lowest grade was week 1, write down week 1. If your lowest one is week 3, write down week 3. But I want you guys to find 5 weeks where you have the lowest skills. And then what you need to do is you need to go ahead and make them up. Go to MS Team and view the videos of those from week, whatever number it is, Monday to Friday. Go ahead and jot down the notes on a separate piece of paper. And you can either upload it onto MS Team, which takes a bit of time, or you can just go ahead and hand it in to me in class, because this is the last 3 weeks that you have before final starts. And so it's critically important that you reach your safety grade, which is a 75%. All right, so then with that said, we're going to go ahead and get started with today's stuff, which is right here. We're going to talk about a two-way frequency table, which is a way of displaying data frequencies or relative frequencies for 2 categorical variables. So if you think about it, the 2 different categorical variables could be gender, so male and female, and party type, different type of thing they could do for parties, like bowling, skating, dancing. And looking at this part right here, let's go ahead and take a look at example 1. So you survey a friend about the type of party that they enjoy most. Okay, so you have gender is your first category, party type is your second category. And then looking at this chart, what type of party would you plan for them? Go ahead and explain. So pause the video and write down your thoughts. All right, so as I'm looking at this, it seems that more girls like skating because there are 11 of them that prefers to go skating. Boys, on the other hand, prefer bowling. So if I'm just simply looking at the numbers, I would say boys prefer bowling, girls prefer skating, but overall, there are more people that prefer skating than there are of bowling. However, you do have people that least prefer dancing. So that's kind of how I would explain it. So then looking at example 2, this is an 8th grade student. We're asked to whether they would participate in an after-school activity. So will they participate in an after-school activity? Yes or no? And it was asked between females and males. So here you have a bunch of empty spots that you need to go ahead and fill out. We need to go ahead and figure out how we're going to go about figuring this part out. So looking at this, you want to look at the rows and column that gives you 2 answers, and you need to find the 3rd answer. That one is your starting point. And for that one, it's this cell right here. Your total is 187, but then you have 95 that are girls. So then how many are boys? So naturally, to find that answer, it's 187 minus 95, which will give you a 92, okay? Now you keep going. Which cell gives you 2 answers, but you need to find the 3rd one? It's going to be this one right here. Because in order to find this one, you just simply take the 92 minus a 40, which will give you this empty cell right here, which is going to give you a 30, or excuse me, not 30, which is going to give you a 52. Okay, then which cell provides you with 2 of the answers? It's this one right here. And if you take a look at that right there, the total is 102, but then you have 52 that are boys. So 102 minus 52, which is going to give you a 50. And then next one that you should be focusing on is this cell right here. And you have total of 95 minus 50, which gives you a 45. Girls, that says no, they will not participate in an after-school activity. And then the last cell that you can answer is this one right here. 187 minus 102 is going to give you a 85 total that says, no, I do not want to participate in an activity. All right, go ahead and flip over to the back of your paper. We're going to take a look at this part here. Now that I went ahead and gone over 2 of the questions with you guys, I want you to answer question number 3 on your own with percentages. and then question number 4 on your own. And when you're done with this, answer the question, did more students have iPods or not? And if there are 88 students, how many were 8th graders? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and help you guys with the first one for number 3. So you're gonna start off with this cell right here because you have 75 and 100. If you go ahead and subtract the two numbers, 100 minus 75 is gonna give you 25. And then from there, you can go to this column right here. So the total is 55. So 55 minus 42 is going to give you a plus, it's going to give you a 13. Next, you could take a look at this column right here. 25 minus 13 is going to give you a 12. And then take a look at this column right here. 75 minus 42 is going to give you a 33. And then lastly, this column, you're not going to subtract because it's this total. So it's 33 plus 12, which is 45. So did more students have iPods or not? Let's take a look. So total of yes for iPod, no for iPod, yes, because there are 55% that have yes iPod and 40% that says no iPod. If there are a total of 88 students, how many were 8th graders? Well, there are 25% that are 8th graders. So you just take 88 times 0.25, which will give you a number. Or what you can do is you take 88 divided by 4 because 25% is 4, it's like 1/4 of 100. So then if you divide that, it'll give you 22. So that's actually 22 8th graders. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the bottom here. So I'm going to go ahead and go over question number 5, and you're going to go ahead and go over the bottom part right here. So looking at this right here, total of male and female joggers, you add them together, which is going to give you a 20. Total number of people flying kites is going to be the grand total minus 50 minus 20. So that's 50 minus 25 minus 20 is going to give me a 5. The number of female that went to a picnic is 25 minus 10. So that's 15. The total number of females that participated in jogging, flying kite, and a picnic is going to give you that's going to be a 26, 27. And then the total number of males that participate in all 3 activities, which you're going to add them together, is going to give you a 19 plus 4, which is 23. Now that I went ahead and did this, I want you guys to create a frequency table for 50 people and divide each of those by the total number of cells. So 50 people. So you guys go ahead and fill out the following tables here. Okay, let's take a look at the right side. So here is your table of type of rock. So funk, soft rock, classical, metal, total, male, female, and then total. Go ahead and pause the video and answer the following questions in regards to this. Okay, question number 2. It says, you go to a dancing and help clean afterwards. To help, you collect soda cans, Coca-Cola, Sprite, and some cans were found on the table and some were garbage. So 72 total cans were found. So 72 total cans were found. 42 total cans were found in the garbage. So total of 52 or 42 was found in the garbage. So garbage total 42. 50 total cans were Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola 50. 14 Sprite cans were found on the table. So table 15. Now with those clues, let's go ahead and find the remaining cells. Well, you know that the total is 72. So 72 minus 42 is going to give you a 30 right here. The total table Coca-Cola is going to be 30 minus 15, which is going to give you a 15. Coca-Cola that were found in the garbage is going to be 50 minus 15, which is going to give you a 35. And then over here, as you can see, Sprite is going to be 42 minus 32, which is going to, or 35 actually, which is going to give you a 7. And the total number of cans of Sprite that you found is 15 plus 7, which is going to be a 22. So now I want you guys to go ahead and complete a relative frequency based on the total number of cans. You can go ahead and create it. I would say maybe start with 100. All right, question number 4. I'm going to have you guys go ahead and work on this one on yourself. So pause the video and answer it. All right, flip your paper over to this part right here. This is going to be your practice right here. So you're going to answer questions 1 and 2. Go ahead and answer questions 3 and 4. And then flip your paper over to the right side of this. You're going to answer question number 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 9. All right, so if you're done with this, I have a quiz I would like you guys to practice with. On two-way frequency tables. It's going to be 20 questions. You have until 3 p.m. today to go ahead and complete it. Just go to joinmyquiz.com. And then make sure you go ahead and insert the code 14829738. So 14829738. All right, you guys, as always, I hope you have a wonderful week. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.